Oh, these are for eating.
Woo!
Cheering is totally allowed. Just a couple of things before we start. This performance, just like all of the performances, is a relaxed performance, so that just means we've got a relaxed attitude to any movement or sound from audience members, just for the benefit of people who in the audience who can't be still or silent just for the duration of the show. If at any point you do want to leave, feel free to head out the doors at the back, grab a seat, grab a wee bit of water, and then come back in whenever you want to. I'm over here, give me a shout whenever you want. The lights should stay like this. They've been okay the last hour. We're having a bit of a up and down with them. If they do go out, my apologies. Sound, there'll be no like bangs or anything, but might just be some background music playing throughout.
We also might cheer if we do really well.
Yeah, there might be some heckling from the audience.
What do you mean by
Just because I'm on my 9th glass of wine.
I will pass it over to Reese and she'll quickly check the legislation.
Hello, my name is Reese
Oh, we're
Lord.
not doing that anymore, Kat. We're not doing that anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Sorry.
Hello, my name is Reese Lord, and I am the games. Yeah. Woo! I'm the games master for Adventurers Wanted in the final hours of today. This is a tabletop role-playing game. What does that mean? These wonderful individuals around me play their own unique character. They have a special set of skills and abilities that they can use and apply to situations. And my job is to play the rest of the world. I play the monsters, the allies, the islands, all the wonderful things that they'll encounter along the way. And to mediate, to make it fair, we use wonderful dice rolls. To catch you up on the story so far, these people are all crew members upon a scientific research vessel known as the Spirit of the Horizon. The Spirit of the Horizon was sent on a research mission to investigate an island that seemingly appeared overnight. Whilst doing so, they uncovered a tablet but also awakened an old god. In a last-ditch attempt to escape, they read the spell upon the tablet, which took the life of their captain, but transported them to an entirely new world with wonderful species and races, a different social structure that they don't really understand, and their main mission is to get back home again to see if they can save the world they lost. We're 110 hours in, so I'm going to give you a brief recap of what's happened today. In investigating a missing persons case after they were approached by two allies, Captain Tripp and Captain Dea, individuals that they met at the very beginning of their journey, to locate an individual that goes by the name of Lokash. He was the head of the Black Cove, a pirate settlement and trading post. They met this individual way back at the beginning of their journey. As they approached the island, it was once a hustling, bustling metropolis, but now has turned cold and quiet. The individuals there seem to have lost their purpose. As they search, they uncover clues and fight off ghouls and other monsters, and nearly almost lose the life of Captain Tripp. They uncover information about Lokash and his study into lichdom. For those who don't know, liches are these horrible creatures who cheat death in an attempt to extend their own life into immortality. In a last-ditch attempt to try and locate Lokash, they find Salty Jen, an enemy of the ship, the Spirit of the Horizon, who implores them that the last effort they have to make this world safe is to cast the ritual of the black spot to locate Lokash. I'm going to give our individuals a chance to introduce them, starting from my far right.
Right, I'll just finish this mouthful. Hi, I'm Oz, and I'm playing Galanos, the half-orc fighter, and I am the tactical training officer on the Spirit of the Horizon.
I'm Vachel. I'm playing as Parakas Kholadin, who is a tiefling barbarian. He's been through a lot, and he's rediscovering who he is.
I'm Naomi. I'm playing Brina, who's the gnome wizard who leads the arcane research division of the ship, so she is lieutenant. She's just made a massive mistake.
I'm Kat. I'm playing Scarlet, who is a tiefling paladin, who is the chaplain on the Spirit of the Horizon.
Excellent. So where we pick up, our individuals are joined in a circle, holding hands with Salty Jen as she begins to cast this ritual. You hear over and over again, Haratia here, our brotherhood dear, is cursed with smear. Haratia here, betrayers shall fear, the black spot is near. Haratia here. As this chant goes on and becomes louder and louder, they are enveloped in darkness. See flashes of purple and orange and light. They cannot let go of each other's hands as hard as they may try. There is a flash! Can I get a wisdom saving throw from everyone?
12.
So,
7.
17.
12.
6.
20, 27, 44, 46.
That's not good at all. Realising all of this as a group, everyone.
As the chanting stops and you are blind in the flash, everyone takes 31 points of psychic damage.
I'm unconscious again.
As this horrible energy courses through your brains, your eyes begin to fade in again, and holding the hands of Brina, you feel her limp.
You feel me go down to a knee. It's that bad.
I don't want to, follow the crowd, but I too am unconscious. So,
Two of our party members are unconscious. How are you looking?
I'm doing alright.
You're still standing.
Could you lay on hands, please?
You're on the other side of the circle.
You are the other side of the circle.
Could you run and lay on hands, please?
We could just do a hokey
Those
dokey.
of you
We
who
can
are
go to the middle.
holding hands with Salty Jen,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do I take more damage? 'Cause that'd be
no.
super.
But when you feel the hand you're holding, it's now wet. You look over and you see that this once beautiful pirate captain, her skin has turned blue. Her hair has become a deep green and runs wet like seaweed. You look at her eyes and they are too reptilian yellow, blinking sideways. Her smile is gnarled and cracked.
can I see this as I'm falling unconscious?
Yes.
Right, these are my nightmares.
I
Sorted.
assume I'm going to see that as well.
She is also on her knees, seemingly also have taken the damage
Good.
from this. You see before you this once beautiful captain has turned into a sea hag.
Am I able to let go?
Yes.
Do you? Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
She falls on all fours, panting incredibly. You look round and see that Parakas Holyrood and Brina are unconscious.
I'm gonna take. I'm gonna reach out for. What's that? Holler?
Yeah.
Yeah. Holler. Go through his pack. Get out the
Are
potion.
you looting my body?
No, your potion, man.
Oh, okay,
And I'm
fine.
gonna get used on her.
Wait, what? So you are looting me?
You're unconscious. You can do nothing.
You don't even know about this, man.
Can I rage?
No! All you see is the yellow reptilian eyes
So,
and darkness.
The Euro and the half-orc mocking me.
No, you don't even see that.
You don't even see that.
So, if I pour it down her throat, I'm instantly gonna come back to him and shake him. Come on, man, you can make it
I
through
think
this.
that he was on my left and I'm still holding his
Yes,
hand.
yes you are.
Therefore, I can lay on hands.
Oh, you can do that. Yeah,
Yeah.
go
How
crazy.
many healing points are you going to restore to Parakas Holyrood?
Should I roll for the healing potion?
Yes, please do. At 8d4 plus 8.
I think I'll give him a 10.
You return to consciousness. Your head's still ringing with pain.
Wait, you say 10. Do you mean give me 10?
10 hit points.
Yeah, I'm still unconscious.
No, you're
You
not.
start from 0.
You go from you hit 0 and you don't go any
Oh,
lower.
sound, okay.
So you now have 10 hit points.
Okay, can I borrow your pencil? Thank you.
Remember that? That was nice.
In real life, your character's a dick. Oh, thank you.
Trip
Yeah, just put that.
and Dea are also on their knees, panting in extreme pain. What was that? Jen, what was that? The sea hag doesn't reply. She's holding her head in her hands, panting. You can see her wet breast spread across the black obsidian floor.
And I come back.
You come back. What does the party want to do?
Just briefly.
Yep.
I'm going to look at both my palms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is there a black spot?
I would like to do that too.
You look at your palms, and they are clean.
Good. Right, and then I am going to cast.
Can I look at my palms as well?
Mm-hmm.
Just, play my fingers, stretch them. How do you pronounce your name? Can I just strangle Galanos? No, I didn't see you mugging me.
No, you didn't.
Oh,
You don't
okay,
know.
never mind. Sorry,
You
never
don't
mind.
know.
No, I didn't see that. Okay, never mind. Sure, okay. I take it back. In that case, I kind of just feel myself like I'm alive again. I do the whole thing like, I'm real. I am immortal.
Yep.
Holly's first time going unconscious.
Second.
I'm going to cast Detect
One of
Thoughts
the
on
first.
Salty Jen.
First time.
Okay.
I'm just going for surface
okay, man?
thoughts.
We
so she
got the
can't make a save
paladin
against it.
to heal you.
You
You're right.
see
I think so.
Lokash.
You don't need to though. I am
You
immortal.
see an island with a craggy peak. You see these burrows and graves spread across a beautiful, lush green landscape. Make a history check.
Oh my god, this is such a good idea. Oh yes! His +9 is 26.
Brina's mind goes back. This place, these cliffs, the ocean surrounding it, it's familiar. You remember going back a long time ago when you first encountered the Blue Sword and sunk one of their ships. This looks incredibly familiar.
I can't remember. Like Naomi can't remember.
You didn't get the name of the island.
It was like, no, we didn't, did we? Okay, well,
Okay. What is the party doing? Salty Jen
I
eventually
can
now.
read her surface thoughts for 1 minute, by the way.
Yes, you can, unless you begin to delve deeper, in which case she knows you're there.
I'm not delving deeper.
Scarlet.
I only need surface
Scarlet,
thoughts.
I'm kind of out of it right now. That really took it out of me. First of all, when we get back to the ship, I'm having a bad time. We need to have a chat. But right now, can you physically help me?
Yes.
We're not going to use initially.
No, you are not.
Okay, so I see the sea hag then.
Yes,
Now
you
I'm
see the
alive.
sea hag.
By the way, I've got
stand
less than half hit points, so I'm also
kneeling
not cool.
on all fours
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
at 11.
where once a beautiful pirate captain stood.
Right.
But now her hair is like seaweed, her blue skin covered in these almost rotting scales. Her eyes are deep yellow with a reptilian slit.
Was she wearing the same clothes then?
She's wearing the same
So I wouldn't
clothes.
recognize her as the same person
Yes.
before. Okay.
Did you know about this?
Who you
Like,
asking?
The lieutenant. Like, and motioning to the sea hag.
Sorry, could you, she's not happy. She's been unconscious twice now. Sorry, what did you say?
Did you know about this hag situation we've got here?
Did I not say she was a hag? Did I not?
I did not know you meant
I thought you
literally.
meant mean!
Yeah.
No, she is a literal hag.
Okay.
Jen makes it to her feet.
She's been as damaged as we have.
Yes.
Wait.
You need to go.
What about the spot?
Anoi. Lokash is on Anoi. What are you waiting for?
I hear you somewhere.
I'm dashing, I'm gone, I'm going back towards the ship. Actually, no, how far away is the ship?
The ship is currently around the temple to Harati is quite near to the coast, and the docks. It's around 200 to 250 feet away.
I'm going to dimension door into the ship.
And with a flash, Brina is gone.
Okay, sure.
I couldn't grab any of your mum and gnome.
You've seen her cast this sort of magic before. It's a teleportation spell.
I asked Salty Jen, Sorry, I know you're being dramatic, but could you say that again, please?
Annoy.
Annoy.
Locash is on Annoy.
Where is Annoy?
It's northeast of here. A 2-day sail at most.
Cool. We'll go there.
Go!
Yeah, alright, easy. I'm going. We go. I go.
Trip and Daya are already out the door.
I was going to ask if they're coming with. Yeah, and I'll just start. I'll start sprinting. I'll glance back. Like, have you already started?
Yeah, I will be the last one to leave.
Cool.
Okay.
I've clearly misread the room. I joined the sprint.
You are also running back to the ship?
Yeah, I
Okay.
didn't get the urgency of this. I thought we were just having fun.
Classic Holler, completely misreading the situation.
Stunning.
You make it back to the ship. What's your first?
I'm going straight to the captain's quarters. I'm not even knocking. I'm whispering the password. I'm going in and I'm waking him up.
What is it, Brina?
We have to get to Annoy now. And I go and look at the map and I try and find the island that I'm pretty sure it is.
Okay. It's not hard. You know the location of the Black Cove. It's covered with this smudge. In this moment, as you look at the map, you hear a ringing voice in your head. It's Jen again. He knows you're coming. Hurry.
And I circle. I use prestidigitation to make a mark on the map to show Captain Golden where we need to go.
Okay. You take a moment, observe the map, and you go directly northwest, around 44 to 43 degrees, and there is the island of Annoy. You circle it with prestidigitation. All right. We'll get the sails up now.
We need to wait for the others to get back to the ship.
Yeah.
Are we there yet?
You are approaching the ship. You get to the docks. You see the commotion beginning to come from both the Baton, the captain trip ship, and your own as the sails begin to fall and the gangway is out ready for you to run up. There are 2 Marines there ready to pull it back the moment you get on board.
So we're running.
Can I see Trip on the ship? On the.
Yes.
Can I message her?
What are you saying?
Don't follow us.
Make a persuasion check.
Speed die, come on. Nope, 6.
It's like
You don't get a
don't
response.
follow us. Imagining.
The ship quickly pulls away from port, and would you allow Holler to take the helm again?
Does Holler try and take the helm?
Yeah.
Yep.
I will be standing by the helm, ready for him to be like, I can't be bothered anymore. I'm walking up.
Okay. So, Holler, you take the helm as the ship pulls away from the island. The storm still churning. You make your way northwest.
Yep. Here we do.
Yes.
I'm gonna, since we're gonna be on here for 2 days anyway, I am immediately going to cast a non-detection on myself.
Mm-hmm.
So for at least the next 8 hours, I can't be targeted by divination magic or perceived through magical scrying senses.
Okay. Good to know.
And since I'm long resting and stuff on the ship anyway, I'm going to cast that on me pretty much every 8 hours.
Okay. So, you set sail. The spirit of the horizon leading the way, and can I get a perception check from everyone?
20.
20?
11.
11?
19.
8.
You look back off from where you came, and the baton is hot on your trail.
Rena's going to punch whatever's nearest to her that's not a person.
Did you see it? Because
Yeah, I did.
oh, okay, that's fine then. Because I was gonna say I wasn't gonna tell you because I think that we're gonna need them.
With haste, you make it to the island of Annoy in a day and a half. Sailing through the night, you reach there. During this time, I would have expected you all to have taken a long rest. You regain all your hit points and spell points used. Also, all your abilities are back to maximum use.
Would it be incredibly rude to have a scene?
feel free to.
I would also like one after you.
Sure. Okay.
If that's alright.
That's fine.
Do you want religion?
I might want religion.
Right. Come at me.
So yeah, there's a knock on whatever.
Yep.
A chaplain's door.
Yeah. Scarlet, can I have a word?
That's what I'm here for.
I know. These past few days have just been so heavy. Like, I've been around this crew for so long, and I've been helping them, and I've been training them. But actually being the one in the middle of things, I never... You know I've had a hard time, you know I've been upset, but I never told you why, and I want to tell you why, and I want to know what you think. So, before I was on air, I was part of just a ship that took people here and there. It was a transport ship, and we took on passengers, and they paid, and I did the same thing there. We had a few guards just in case there was pirates or that kind of thing. That's why I met Woodruss. We would spar, and he was really good at it. And over time, me and him, we got a bit of a rapport. And then, there would be nights we'd be drinking and we'd talking about our past, and then one night we weren't just friends. Our relationship that was over 20 years ago now. Over the years we grew closer, and we moved off of the ship for a while. We adopted a daughter. He was a dwarf. He was fantastic, and we had a little half-elf daughter. And we thought, hey, she's older. She's 16. She can go have her own life. We can go back on the sea. First time we went out. And those damn pirates I had trained him for, and I had trained for so long for. I'm not going to go over the details, but I trained him. Woodruss didn't make it. And that is why I have been... That is why when I saw Trip, when I saw the look on Daya's face, I could have been taking that down. It was hurting our crew. It was interfering, and the lieutenant went down because I didn't stop and help her. I looked in Daya's eyes, and I couldn't allow someone else to go through that. And I know you believe in your gods and you trust in Loki. But we both have pantheons of our own. So maybe I'm just wanting to know, what do the pantheons say? What does yours say? I don't really understand mine half the time. They're so fickle.
Gods are fickle. All of the pantheons, all of the gods, we can't question what they ask us to do, and we can't question what they decide. So, in your pantheon, Hades makes his choices, and you can't argue with that.
I tried.
Yep, I know. We all do. And this isn't what you want to hear. I know. But that's how it is.
Fine. And I get up and I walk out and I slam the door.
Okay. Holla, you also wanted to have a moment?
I did, yes. I know Galanos is meant to basically supervise me while I manned the helm.
Yeah, and I was like, can I have 5
But
minutes?
while he's gone,
Yeah.
I'm still.
I thought it was a tear-jerking moment. You're like, whee!
No, I'm
That's
still.
holla.
I'm still manning the helm, like just intent on making sure we reach there.
Yep.
And I'm hoping, perhaps, perchance, the marine who I threw an axe at shows up at some point.
Make a perception check for me.
Now, this better work. That was a 3.
What was total?
You're so
That's 3.
intent upon your job that you don't spot the marine who you injured. Looking out on the horizon, waiting to see land crest, you do not see the individual.
Well, that's my turn.
Well, you could.
What?
You could give the wheel to someone else and go looking for him.
I could.
You could.
I could do that. Who's nearby me? I could give the helm to.
After a short amount of time, Galenus does return.
Okay. I say to Galanos. Galanos,
Aye.
there's something I need to do.
Oh, you go pee, mate. I don't go.
Alright, safe. Thanks, sweet. I'll probably be a while.
Oh, well,
I will explain tiefling.
Chef's not that bad. Like, you do what you need to do. It's cool.
I will explain tiefling physiology to you, but
Alright, okay.
it'll be a while. I go off on the ship hunting down this marine.
Okay, make an investigation check. It's
Alright.
not a high DC.
Better be a goddamn one. It was a 16. 17.
You go down below deck and you make your way through the marine's quarters.
Okay.
You do find the individual. He's strapped up his shoulder. He's getting back to work. He's quiet as you approach.
Let's see. You, soldier. What is your name?
Mine?
Yes, you.
What does it matter? You gonna
matters.
attack me again?
I didn't attack you the first time. But I was brash and insensitive. It occurs to me that I need to explain to you why I did what I did and why I won't do it again. I realized a lot of things this past day. And so I think we should speak. As friends. So if you would do me the kindness of telling me your name, I will tell you my name. Introduce myself as Parakas Holadin.
Make a charisma check at advantage.
16.
He looks at you
Yeah.
and gets your measure. He extends out his hand. My name's Adren.
Andre.
Yes. He still stands there with his hand
I
outstretched.
put out my hand. I hold it. It's a firm handshake. It's not one of those classic military handshakes where you test each other's strength.
Mhm.
It's just a firm handshake holding his hand in reassurance.
Okay.
I say to him, Andre, how long have you been here?
I joined the cruise of the Spirit about a month before we got here. A month before we got teleported.
Do you regret it?
I miss my family. I miss my mum. I miss my dad. I miss my little brother.
Do you hope to see them again then?
Every day. It's the first thing I think about when I wake up. And then I get to my duties because I know if I do my job, we'll get home.
And at night time, when you're honest with yourself, do you actually think you'll get home to see them again?
I'm terrified. But there's no place for fear in the army, is there?
Oh, there is. But we use it. We channel it. That's the difference. I come from a different way of life. We use fear as a constant daily reminder that we are mortal and constantly on the verge of extinction. I live by fear. I walk on it. I breathe it. I turn my fear into anger. That's how I fight. You, however, are different. You fight for love. You fight for compassion for your friends and your family.
Yeah.
I've recently started to learn what this compassion thing is. This friends thing. I had someone who I called friend. And he died. And I don't want that to happen again. I want to make sure everyone on the ship is strong enough, stronger than me, to make sure that never happens again. But I also need to accept that I can't protect everyone. Death happens. We are warriors after all. But knowing that, I will do my utmost to make myself as strong as possible. And if anyone else is willing, to make them as strong as possible as well. But I forgot to ask you if you want to go through that. It was in my panic and cowardice that I forced you to come with me. And if you ever tell anyone I said the sentence, I will kill you. But I am sorry. I hope we can be friends now.
Thank you. He approaches you. He looks you dead in the eye. He says, "Thank you for your apology." Tell me, will 16 hit you? Yeah. He punches you square in the face. He says, "Even."
I laugh. I roar in laughter. And I walk away laughing.
I really love the idea that you're going to build this guy up, and that by the end of this trip, he's just going to be really hench.
He's going to train so hard.
Touch montage.
Andren. Thank you. Okay. You make your way back to deck, and after this day and a half of travel, you see the island of Hanoi crest on the horizon.
Sorry, in this time, apart from casting non-detection on myself.
Yes, what would you like to do?
I'm not gonna have any conversations to do a cutaway scene, but I don't, quite the opposite, I don't talk to anyone. I just sit and I reread this book, the page that it fell open on, and I cast non-detection on myself by just brushing my hand across my face every 8 hours. And just before I go to sleep, and I make sure I wake up after 6 hours.
Okay.
And do all of that and just feel incredibly racked with guilt.
Okay. The baton has been following you the entire way. You approach this island, and below it you see black swirling clouds of an almost horrific scene of lightning and thunder. The rain pours thick like a heavy curtain as you approach. Can I get a perception check from everyone?
8.
8.
14.
11.
14.
Sorry, 11.
11. Rakas and Scarlet, you look out over this island, and thankfully for you, you do see a place where it might potentially be safe to pull up the ship and take a boat ashore.
Okay. What time of night is it? I mean, I'm assuming it's still
This time currently, you would have set sail around about 8 o'clock in the evening, sailed through the night, a day and a half. It will probably be about midday at this point. But the sky is dark with storm clouds.
Fair.
You don't see any sunlight.
Just remind me, what's Brina's rank? What's her actual position?
Brina's rank, she is head of the Arcane Research Department, and it means she is a lieutenant.
Okay.
I'm correct in saying that?
No, fair. So, unless you're nearby, but is anyone else who's like my superior officer I can just contact and report to them that there is a possible landing site, and I informed them my intentions.
Okay.
Just get a clearance.
Josin, the captain of the Marines, is nearby, and you
That's the one.
do work underneath Josin.
Yeah, I'm only in charge of you when we're off the ship.
Right, fair. You're civil, aren't you? You're
Yeah.
civilian match, yeah.
Civilian.
Alright, get us
So,
close and drop anchor.
Fair.
The ship pulls up and you drop anchor. The waves roll and the ship is uneasy. You lower a landing boat into the water. Captain Golan calls out to you and she's like, you four have been closest to this. It would make most sense for you to take the first boat ashore. Contact us if you need anything. Send up a flare, whatever you need to do.
I can shoot a fireball into the skies.
Okay. So, are you disembarking?
I'll disembark.
Yeah.
Okay. You disembark. Can I get athletics checks from you two as you row the boat, I assume?
20 natural.
Same.
Does the front lift up like a speed?
Yeah, it really is.
You cut through the waves like a hot knife through butter. You're there in moments.
yes.
There isn't even a hesitation in it. You are at the shore. It's just
Well, I think we just leap over the water. We just land at the sides.
like you're going at such speed. As you approach, you just up onto the sand. You don't even need to pull it up.
Do you guys want to roll to hold on to the boat?
No,
Roll
you
a
just
Constitution saving throw to see if I throw up. Yeah, I do, just a little bit.
did a little bit in your mouth. You pull up onto this small cove. Can I get a perception check from everyone?
15.
3.
No, you have to declare that.
Okay, that's a crit fail.
Crit fail. Crit fail, everyone.
We were so caught up
Get
in
where my eyes are.
flying for a bit.
What were your two? 10?
3.
And Brina?
15.
15. Brina, you look out across the beach and you do see a pathway going up onto these grassy hills that spread across the entire island. You go to step out of the boat, keeping your eyes...
Did I say that? Don't think I did.
I'm not talking about you.
Okay, great.
Scarlet, you go to step out of the boat, keeping your eyes peeled as your foot gets caught and you fall face first into the sand. Gentlemen, you just see the cove around you, this dark greyish sand. What is Brina doing?
I'm mostly distracted by my own flexing right now because I feel quite.
Yeah. We do the bro things like.
Brina's going to take a second
Yep.
to just stare at this path and go, oh, great. And then she hears Scarlet fall over and goes to try and help her up.
Okay. The gnomish lieutenant helps you to your feet. What is the party doing?
I point out the path to everyone.
Okay.
Well,
Sure, we take the
that
path.
seems like the easiest route.
Okay.
Is the path, I mean, what kind of path is it?
It's
low
a
flat
plain
place?
dirt path. Clearly, whoever used to visit this island or visits this island, it's just been worn over time.
Right.
It winds up the cliff face
Okay.
and comes to a halt around 60 foot up, where it just leads into these rolling glass
And
hills.
is it hedged by, like, tall grass or shrubbery or...
Make a perception check.
Because it's like, what, 10 at night, right?
Yeah, it's midday, but it's dark
Midday.
because
Oh,
it's
the clouds.
clouds.
right.
There's necromancy there.
And it's also raining and very heavily.
Oh, that's a 9.
And the whole mission
There is shrubbery around the path.
That's fine. That's good enough for me.
Okay, you
I
begin
will
to
do
make
that.
your way up.
Should I roll an Arcana check on the storm?
Of course you can.
Ooh. 26.
There is definitely something deeply unnatural about this storm.
Great.
You've seen sea storms before. The amount of time that you've spent on the Spirit of the Horizon, you see storms all the time. But this is something else. It's intense. The water beats down on you. You see the crackle of lightning go through the sky, the odd flash, the thundering bellows of thunder. You make your way up the path, and as you reach the top, you look out. You see hill after hill. In front of some of these hills, you see these large stone circles, each with their own individual crest upon them. Can I get one last perception check from everyone?
Crit fail.
21. Another crit fail.
Sand in your eyes.
Yep,
I'm getting
I got-
dice, I swear.
I got 5.
5.
10.
Okay. Distracted by the rain and the sheer heaviness of the storm, you still rubbing sand out of your eyes. It stings. You look out across. You see something move. Standing 20, 25 feet tall, around 100 feet away from you, you see this great, lumbering, Goliath-like creature moving through the hills. Around its feet, you see several other small humanoids, all stumbling in a very similar fashion.
Undead giant, get the fuck into the grass.
Yeah, can we all
Okay,
hide?
everyone roll stealth.
Taking that 'cause I'm trying.
9?
22.
Jeez,
4.
16.
okay. You make your way forward and attempt to duck behind one of these grassy burrows.
There's one trouble.
But
there's
as
two
you
horns
approach
coming
Brina, you trip and fall and land on a stone which shifts. There's a great of grinding stone as the stone circlet in front of the burrow begins to shift and move. As you see the first gap appear, a hand comes out.
Oh.
Cold and dead and grey, the skin falling off. And then, in the distance, you hear a as this lumbering creature begins to bellow and move towards you, reaching down on the ground and picking these smaller individuals up.
So the thing is coming out from a thing in the ground, like a stone circle in the ground?
Okay, so you've got a grass mound,
Yeah.
and in front of the grass mound there is a stone circlet with a crest on it.
Oh, like a
And-
hobbit hole kind of.
Yeah, like a hobbit hole, but with a stone
Yeah.
entranceway, and the stone has begun to move, and coming out of it are these undead hands.
Joyful.
As
Can I, as a panicked reaction, shoot off a firebolt? Because that feels like something Bruna would do.
Absolutely, give me one moment.
Yep.
Okay, so these creatures begin to move out of the stone. You see this lumbering creature moving towards you. We go into initiative order.
Can I do one thing before that? Just like as a.
What would you like to do?
We'll just scream back at it. As soon as I hear that noise, I say, "That's not a roar. This is a roar." And then I like to roll intimidation by showing an actual growl.
Sure.
Against undead.
Yeah,
Go
against,
crazy.
go for it.
Giant.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Sub. Oh, non-natural 20.
Still coming towards you, mate.
Oh,
How long do we have left of this?
The session.
On this session,
That's
5 minutes.
metagaming.
These hands begin to come out, and as you begin to sense the fear, we go into initiative order. At the very top of the round, Brina.
Yeah, I'm gonna hurl off a firebolt at it.
Which one? The ones coming out of the stone hole, or the lumbering great creature that's making its way towards you?
The one's coming out of the stone hole in the hopes, and I'm happy to roll an intimidation check for this, in the hopes that if I get one, they'll not come out.
Sure.
I'll roll the attack, and then if it passes,
Yeah.
I'll roll the intimidation check. I know it's unlikely. I understand, but this is Brina's thoughts.
By this point, they're still huddled together, right? Relatively.
13.
It's a zombie. They're not hard to hit.
Oh, sweet. I've killed loads of these before. That's
Yeah.
fine. Right. Okay.
Roll damage.
Are there any farms nearby?
8 plus 5 is 13 damage.
13 damage.
Fire damage specifically.
Okay, cool. So that's
It's 13 damage, correct?
Yeah.
Excellent. You release this firebolt and you see one of these undead hands go flying off. You've left a scorch around the wrist. That's your turn.
Yeah. That's fair.
Okay,
Can I not do the intimidation?
roll intimidation then, alright, because I'm
It's not
just in
gonna
a
work.
generous mood.
It's not going to work. I have +0. Can we please confirm, Reese, what that is?
That would be a critical success. That's a natural 20, which means that the creatures inside the burrow are now beginning to push the burrow back closed.
That was the only thing that was ever going to work.
I allowed it. And I have
I gave you-
no regrets.
And that was my
What
only
would you
critical
like to
success
do
in
in this
out
moment
of
as you see the wizard cast an amazing firebolt, the arcane magic extending from her fingertips, the zombie's hand blowing off, and in a moment of terror you hear a small squeak from behind the stone tablet as it begins to move back.
seriously okay. I'm gonna look at everybody here. Look at the amount of undead. Like this creature's picking up undead.
Yes.
I'm gonna look at the entire party.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna look at you, Scarlet, and I'm gonna be like, you need to look after your people. Aphrodite, lift my words up. Hades, take my words down. I fought for you, Withrus, and I'll see you soon. And I charge headlong at this giant. If I need to distract it, I'm gonna go straight for it.
In this moment of sacrifice, I will allow you to make a decision. You can assist your comrade, or you can hide.
Can I join him? Just like as soon as I see him jot, like within the second
Yeah.
of seeing him do it, I run with him.
Okay.
I'm gonna be behind them, but I'm gonna be throwing off magic.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be going as well.
How far away is the giant right now?
Around 100 feet.
That's fine. I can stay exactly where I am.
Okay.
Actually, in which case, if you're not moving, I'm gonna stay with Brina
Okay.
because reasons.
I am going to say this. I understand that certain players won't be here tomorrow. Are you comfortable for me to play them in the morning?
Absolutely. I'm also quite comfortable for him to be a thin paste underneath an undead hand by the end of whatever thing happens.
Okay. So in this moment, this lumbering undead grave titan coming towards you, picking up these zombies, reaching back and beginning to throw them, you and Holler, in a beautiful display of bravery or foolishness, proceed forward, screaming your battle cry at the top of your lungs. The magic casters standing back, preparing their spells, their rain beating down, this churning storm above you. That is where we're going to leave tonight off. I want to give a massive, massive round of applause for these players. They have been absolutely fantastic all evening. I would like...
Oz has been,
Yeah,
can we have a
all
special round
day.
of applause for Oz? Because he has been here for 10 hours.
Jesus, yes. I mean,
I would like to pass back over to our SM Cat. Okay.
Imagine it worked like that. That would be so cool.
Oh, mate.
On the Twitch stream was just like, had to actually go to the window and look out to see if it was raining. I'm so sorry, like the one day in Edinburgh is not raining. please do feel free to come back at any point to watch. And if you do want to play, please do come back and play. You can definitely. You can book tickets either downstairs or through the Sweet website. So just the two options.
The player tickets are through the Sweet website. The non-player tickets are through the Edinburgh Fringe website. Just to be very clear about
I'm
that.
I'm slightly tempted in a couple of weeks to just book another day.
Do it, please come back.
Let me know which day.
Okay.
All right.
We do have another show coming in after it, so we can have
Yeah, so like we, I say we're here like it was 10 hours every day, 10 till 3 and then 5 till 10. Not the 24th and 25th, but we've got many, many other hours to pick from. You can follow us, and I think you guys know, on Adventures 250, and we're on twitch.tv/Adventures 123. You can watch it as well, just to keep up with the journey.
And we'll pick back up at 10:05 tomorrow, where we left off right here, if you want to find out what happens.
Yep.
Do you guys want to do a quick plan?
Yes.
I would like
If you don't mind me stealing the
You
first
go
one.
ahead.
Sure. So I'm doing a play tomorrow called Open Heart Surgery, which is the last night we're doing it. Open Heart Surgery. It's about a conservative therapist dealing with her first gay couple because she's down her luck. She needs all the business she can get. And it's a play about what it means to love someone and why we sometimes stay in relationships that aren't healthy for us or good for us, and how relationships are tricky, and also by extension how love is tricky. So tomorrow, last night, right across the corridor, Holyrood 2 at 6:15. Please come. It's a grand show. It's just lovely.
I would like to plug another show that has its last show tomorrow as well, but it's just up the road, so it won't tread on Holler's last show.
My name is
I'm just
Vacho.
making sure. No, it's at 5:10. It's at the Space at Surgeons Hall, venue 53. It's called Boy in a Bottle. A really amazing group of kids from Truro School have come up, and they've created this performance with their teachers. The designer Taz has created everything from scratch with quite a small budget, and it's absolutely what the Fringe is about. It really is. It's a bunch of kids working really hard on their characters, working really hard on a show, and bringing it up here and just, giving it their best shots. That's venue 53 at the Space. It's 45 minutes long tomorrow at 5:10, which gives you plenty of time to come up for Holler show straight after.
Yes, Holla, that guy.
Factual.
Holla, the renowned actor that he is.
I thought you only ever call you Holler. Go on.
And my name is Oz Mills. I run an online role-playing stream called Roll Out. My Twitch is twitch.tv/OzMills. My Twitter is /OzMills, and my YouTube is /OzMills. What I run is a game that is proud to be a welcoming environment in order to increase the visibility of women and minorities in role-playing games.
Once again, thank you so much, everyone. It's been an absolute pleasure playing with you. I hope you enjoy yourself
It's been
this
amazing.
evening. Go see more shows, enjoy the festival,
And come back to us if you want.
and come back if you want.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
All right, guys. You can pop out through the doors on the back. We're really sorry we have a really fast turnaround because Thief need to come in here before 10:30, so we need to break down. Yeah, thank you.
Are you
Excellent.
a reviewer?
Reese.
Thanks, man.